I want to explode the myth today that you can get a high SAT score without doing homework. This is false. There are courses sold out there. There are companies out there that promote the idea that if you learn their top secret SAT secrets and you take their tactics, you're going to get a high score. Well, you know what? Some of their tactics may be awesome. I should probably learn some of their tactics, and maybe they should learn some of mine. But the fact of the matter is that these tactics must be practiced. They must be hardwired into the brain of the SAT student so it ultimately becomes habitual, that it becomes a matter of habit for the SAT or the ACT student. So let's go ahead and address what inspired me to do this video today. I was recently heard a story of a parent. She was speaking to an English teacher in the public school system here in the U.S. And this English teacher explained how she stopped giving homework. And yeah, as I cleared my throat, I guess the parent probably did the same thing, saying, "Well, excuse me, why did you stop doing that?" The response, "Well, the students weren't doing it. Only 4 of them did it, so I gave up doing it." It's unfortunate. To me, that kind of action, that's abdicating responsibility. That's not doing the job. As tutor, there are times at which I have a student that doesn't do the homework. And all I can say to him is, I can't make you do it, but you know, if you want the results, if you don't want to waste your parents' money, if you don't want to waste your time, if you want to get positive results, you need to do it. Is that clear? And I may not say it in exactly those words, but I do get that across because it is an essential part of understanding. Now, let's talk about how effective it is and why that you need to do it. First of all, by doing the homework, it becomes habitual. And if you think about it, a habit is simply something that you do unconsciously. Now, for instance, I may be doing some things unconsciously in this YouTube video that are just a matter of habit. And if I am, well, that's part of, makes up the personality of who I am. It is what it is, as the saying goes. Now, by making something a habit, it becomes on an unconscious level. And that's where you pick up speed. Learning is slow. Recently, when I started doing these YouTube videos again, I couldn't find the camera. I couldn't find a web camera in it. And I went to forums, and on the forums they were saying that it wasn't there, you know, send it back. What does all this have to do with SAT and ACT doing your homework? It has a lot to do with it. Here's the point. I persisted through for an hour until I found a useful forum. I found out, you know, just some key details, key programs I had to tap into. The next time when I went to do the YouTube video, I was able to pretty much start within 5 minutes. Now it's a matter of a minute being at the computer and being ready to go. Why? Am I particularly talented at some of these technological things? No. I wish I was in certain ways, but I know I'll get better. Why? Practice. I don't believe in the saying that practice makes perfect, but I definitely believe that practice makes a whole lot better. So what I really want you to consider here is, if you can get yourself to bring about some of these study tactics on a habitual basis, this is all important. Okay, second point. What you really want to do during the tutoring session is you want to learn the tactics, have some live practice in front of the tutor. Ideally, you want to make the mistakes in front of the tutor. Now, The reality is, when ego comes into play, you want to show the tutor how smart you are and what you've accomplished. But the fact of the matter is, one of the best things you can do is to make mistakes live in front of the tutor, so they can help you correct it. There's an old saying with cars, that cars never break down, and when you're in front of the mechanic, you don't have the problems when the tutor is there, but that's exactly when you need to. Let's talk about, since we're talking about homework on this, let's talk about ratio. If you do have a live tutor or online tutor, whatever the case may be, for each hour you spend with that tutor, you should be doing 3 hours of solo practice. They should really be a coach helping you achieve the pinnacle of what you can with these exams, whether it's SAT or ACT. And on that note, reaching the pinnacle, this is the point of these YouTube videos. This is the point of me doing the SAT and ACT tutoring and coaching. And if I can answer any question for you, you can contact me at tutorpro88@gmail.com, affordable-tutor.com.